Howdy, folks, and welcome to another episode of Delusional Word Salad, the show that single-handedly proves that not all pornography has to be visual. Coming to you straight out of small-town failure studios, I'm Seth, and with me is my freight train of badassery, Alex.
Yo!
Well, folks, I gotta be straight with you. There are people out there who find our show offensive.
Well, that's a very mild way of putting it, Seth.
Okay, there are people out there who are drawn into, a psychotic, murderous, frenzied rage over the content of our show. I mean, you make one stupid joke about Terry Schiavo and everyone loses their goddamn minds.
Seth, yeah, let's not keep talking about it.
Yeah, all right, fine. I'm just saying. Over the last 2 episodes, we've received a pretty wide and graphic range of threatening hate mail.
The letter from the Girl Scouts was pretty disturbing. It was unsettling that they included a photo demonstrating their mastery of knot tying.
I mean, what the hell was that they tied up? Like a monkey or a puppy or something?
I don't know. There was so much blood. I couldn't tell.
Alex, I think I speak on behalf of everyone who works here at STF Studios, but we need to be able to defend ourselves should the worst come to worst.
What do you mean?
I think we should buy a gun.
There is no way you are legally allowed to own a gun.
I think you should buy a gun.
Not to sound like a hypocrite here, but I am not legally allowed to own a gun.
I think the studio should buy a gun.
I don't think it works like that. But hey, an idea is an idea. Maybe we can write it off on our taxes as some sort of security investment.
Tax fraud too? Hell yeah.
A bad mescaline trip is like a bad woman. You can go through 100 normal ones before you hit the bad one. And when you do, you usually end up in handcuffs. On the same hand, a great woman is like a great lap dance. You spend a lot of money and a lot of nights furiously masturbating before it comes into your life. It was Tuesday morning. I showed up to my office and began my normal routine, microwaving week-old coffee and sweetening it with Yellow Jackets. As I started to nuke the coffee, my rotund and morbidly obese secretary rolled to her desk in a rascal scooter. Susie wasn't just morbidly obese. She was frighteningly and disgustingly obese. Her elongated, veiny gut hung down to her ankles, and it was visible from beyond the hem of her purple flower moo-moo.
Good morning, William. How was your night?
Not bad enough to make looking at you tolerable.
Oh, William. You're so charming.
Don't call me William, Mary Moo Cow. My name is Bill. And the yearly heifer parade isn't for another 9 months, so for Christ's sakes, keep that gut in a girdle.
You always know just what to say, you charmer.
I'm going into my office now.
I'll let you know if any clients come by, William.
It's Bill! I took my coffee and sat down. Having had to actually look at my secretary, I decided I needed some extra pep. Took another 4 Yellow Jackets and hit off some modeling glue. Bill Stillman, drive it. Well, why helicopter?
Oh, Bill, you have a client at the front desk.
Send him in.
You got it, William.
It's Bill! Some guy walked in, dressed in a business suit that looked like it had seen some better days. His tie looked more like an upside-down noose. His knees were scuffed, and the left leg had a hole in it. His hair was erratic, and the fat lip and black eye he was sporting caused me to believe that this was a man who needed some serious help.
Please, I need your help.
Who are you?
My name's Stephen Golfner.
That's a pretty stupid name.
They took my daughter.
Does she have tits?
She's 12 years old.
Sorry. No tits, no tips. Can't help you. Get out.
You son of a bitch!
He ran like an especially effeminate woman. Or maybe it was the bullet hole in his leg I'd casually dismissed as not being my problem. I was about to get back to my model glue snifferama when I heard the knock at the door. I got my pants back on just as she walked in. She was incredible. Her sharp black high heels, silky smooth legs clad in black stockings, a short black skirt that only went down to a distance that seemed to say, "Modesty's for pussies," and nothing else. She had an hourglass figure, and her tan overcoat was buttoned tighter than my asshole after almost getting into a head-on collision. She left the top buttons open, exposing a cleavage that'd make the Grand Canyon blush. On her shoulders hung long, carefully curled blonde locks, and her face was sharp and gorgeous. Kind of like the Mona Lisa, if the Mona Lisa were hot as fuck. Her eyes seemed to stare right through mine as she stood there in the doorway. She didn't flinch uncomfortably or immediately look for an exit. Something was up with this bird. Whatever it was, it must have been desperate, or she'd have beat feet already.
Are you the detective?
Yeah, that's me, doll.
Are you any good? I can't use anyone who I can't rely on.
Honey, my methods are extreme at times, but I solve all my cases. Except for ones that involve Sudoku. If you need help with that, you're on your own.
Okay, I don't need help with that.
You're a sharper gal than I am.
Are you here to mess me around? 'Cause I need a dick that can get things done.
Oh, that's me, all right. Sometimes I even black out and wake up to find out I've done all sorts of things.
Okay.
What can I do for you, Blondie?
My name is Alexia Starr. I'm running a fairly, I guess you'd say, controversial business here in town.
Oh, do tell.
I'm a professional cuddler.
Is that some kind of new age slang for hooker?
No. People pay me and my handful of employees for cuddle sessions.
You shitting me?
No. No, I'm not.
So what you're saying is that I live in a city that's become so obsessed with itself that it feels the urge to turn even the most basic desire in the world's first profession into a PG-13 version of itself, solely for the purpose of gratifying some goofy inclination to be different from everyone else? A city so vapidly unoriginal, so forced and consumed by its desire to portray an original lifestyle, that it must now have women who cuddle others, claiming it to be an intimate and deeply moving act, for pay. For the record, I'm gonna repeat that. For pay. Despite the fact that intimacy is an act of familiarity or closeness, and that kind of intimacy is A-okay, but hookers are arrested every day for providing an arguably similar amount of intimacy on a day-by-day basis. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, yeah. What did you think you would get living in Portland? Honesty? A fair shake? We're so intellectually dishonest that we can sell prostitution as long as there's no sex involved. Our community is that dense.
Oh, okay, just making sure I grasp the concept.
Yeah, I was as blown away as you are when I started making money.
Well, what do you need, Goldilocks?
About a month ago, a man approached me. Long story short, he's blackmailing me.
Blackmailing you? With what?
He's got some information from my past, and the details aren't important. But he said that if I don't do what he said, he'd release the information, and it would destroy my reputation and my business.
All right, then, what did he want? She laid it all out for me. Apparently, this guy would put drugs in girls' pockets, then send her on her way. Later, a client would come in, drop the guy's name, and get a free cuddle session. He'd slip money into her other pocket and pull out the drugs from the other. It was an ingenious plan compared to most of the pot dealer plans I've heard. Alexia explained that I needed to get some dirt on the dealer to get the cops to bust him. The catch was, she needed it to go down without implicating her as the source. I told her I needed to go undercover. She told me I needed a shower. We compromised, so I washed myself up in the sink at work, put on my nicest unwashed clothes, and sprayed on some window cleaner for cologne. I was ready to play the Joe Everyman.
That's really comforting. The gun dealer is behind 2 inches of bulletproof glass. Yeah, that's faith in your guns.
Well, howdy, partners. My name's Travis. How y'all's doing?
We're doing all right.
Good to hear. How's your fight against the tyranny and oppression of the everyday working class Joe six-pack going?
Fine. Yeah, fine.
Even better. Hoo-wee! Y'all want a shot of whiskey?
It's 9:42 a.m. and you own a gun shop.
Yeah.
Isn't that illegal or something? It seems like it ought to be.
You want damn faggot bleeding hot commie liberals?
No.
So I ain't gotta talk like that in my fine establishment.
Yes. Yes, I will have a shot of whiskey.
Can I have a double?
Gee, hot damn. Good morning, sunshine. We got ourselves some real cowboys.
Oh, God, why does it taste like gasoline?
Cause that's some down home on the farm family cooking. Fresh moonshine, straight out of my Camaro out back. It drives a car and kicks like a mule.
Yeesh. Ugh. Ugh. Anyway, we're looking for a gun to kill people with.
No. For self-defense. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, you have come to the right store. See, federal commie fucking losses have to run background checks, but they don't say on who.
That can't be right.
Seth, shut up.
But I'm pretty sure.
Shut up.
Making us an accessory after the
Shut up.
fact. Whatever.
So, what kind of self-defense are you looking to do?
I think some fully automatic self-defense would be really great.
We got your Colt AR-15, Beretta AR-70, Intratec DC-9, DC-22, and 9 varieties, and a handful of auto shotties. Which one do you want?
We aren't sure. We aren't sure.
Well, who or what are you defending yourselves for?
All right, well, picture, if you will, an army of angry Girl Scouts, repressed housewives, conservative right-wingers, liberal left-wingers, religious extremists, Santa enthusiasts, the working class, the non-working class, the upper 1%, the 99%, the less heard of in-between 0.5%, white-collar, blue-collar, no-collar workers, the Portland Dock Workers Union, the Dock Workers Portland Union, the Church of Mormon, L. Ron Hubbard, and the living estate of Bob Hope.
I think it would be in the best interests of my business and myself to actually conduct a background check. So, which one of you is gonna be buying this gun?
We were thinking you could put it under the station's name.
It don't work that way. I would consider it if you had not given such an extensive list of potential victims, but for the safety of my community, I feel it is my duty to follow both federal and state law. Someone has got to be legally responsible for your defense tool.
Shit. I guess I'll do it.
Alrighty, sir, so just write down on this here form, full legal name, social, current address, all that jargon.
Alrighty. And there you go.
Alright. Give me one moment to make the phone call. Hey, Earl, it's Randy. Yep, down at Randy's Defense Emporium. I need you to run a background check. No, not a regular, a special kind. So actually run it. Okay. Yeah? Wow, really? Really? No. Really? 50 restraining orders or 15 restraining orders? Okay. Drunk and disorderly? I know that, titty ball. My sister works there. Anything else? Oh, wow. That's a lot of ex-wives. Says here he's only 24. Oh, wow. He's been busy. Declined? Tranny? Huh. Well, we all get fooled now and again with that surgery and all. All right, thank you. Overall, Seth, you ain't such a bad guy. Hell, I might even want to go drinking with you. Long as it ain't at a titty bar. Unfortunately, I will not be able to sell you a defense tool.
Why?
I think you and your 7 ex-wives, anger management, might know why.
Yeah. I suppose that makes sense.
However, Just 'cause I can't sell you a gun doesn't mean you can't buy one. I'm sure with a little effort you can find someone to privately sell you a defense tool.
Oh, yeah?
Hell, I can send you to a fellow who's more than happy to privately sell you a defense tool like the fine instruments I have here in stock. But since he ain't no federally licensed seller, he don't gotta run no check on you. He'll charge you out the hoo-ha, but you get what you pay for. And remember, when you buy a defense tool privately, it's a terrific step forward, securing our freedoms. Just like the NRA tells us, any gun off the confiscated list is a gun in the hands of a patriot. Except minorities. Except them. Gotta keep an eye on them.
Okay, sure, yeah, just give me that address.
Here you go, don't tell him I sent you.
Alrighty. You have a fine day, sir.
And you too, you glorious patriots of the Second Amendment.
Yeah, that guy was a fucking whack job.
Yeah, but at least he's put us on the right track.
Yeah, I suppose. Let's hit up his buddy. Skeezix? What? The back alley behind a strip club? Well, if that's what it takes to exercise our Second Amendment rights.
And now we welcome Dora the Explorer's less remarkable cousin from Columbia, Maria Fernanda the Survivor.
Hola, soy Maria Fernanda. My howler monkey Wheels and I are on an adventure. Wheels is cranky because ever since he stepped on a landmine while we were playing, he has no legs anymore and has to roll around in his wheelchair. This mi amiga Nina. Nina's parents were kidnapped by a drug cartel.
See, Maria Fernanda. My parents could not afford rent, so the drug lord took them and is holding them for ransom. Grandma had her neighbor pull out her gold fillings with a screwdriver in order to pay for their release. Now Grandma sleeps a lot and can only drink soup and tequila.
Well, Wheels and I will get you to that nasty drug lord. That's right, Wheels. This will be a fun adventure into the hands of the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia. First, we have to travel through the rural, underfunded cholera hospital. Then we need to cross the forbidden drug cartel jungle and growing fields. Then we make our way to the cartel-owned plantation to bargain for Nina's parents. Vámonos! Let's keep quiet. Uh-oh, Will's pain medication must be wearing off, but we can't give him too much, or he'll get funny. Hold still, Wheels. We don't want the needle to break off again. Oh boy, we're just outside of the cholera hospital. That's where very sick people go to die. We should creep around the building so we don't get sick.
But Maria Fernanda, I don't think we should sneak around a hospital.
Don't be a scaredy cat, Nina. Everyone there is too sick to chase us. All right, Wheels and Nina, we made it past the hospital, but the path is blocked. This must be where the unpaid nurses drag the bodies of the dead. These corpses are covering up the road. We'll never make it to the growing fields if we can't find a way through.
Do we have to?
It's the only way to save your parents. Kids, use your mouse to click on each body that's on the road. Then we will drag the body over to the side. Start clicking.
This is horrible.
What? I can't hear you over the flies.
I said this is...
Uh-oh. Looks like Nina can't handle the smell of decomposing flesh and organs. It makes her enfermo. That means sick in Spanish. Can you say enfermo? That's right. Nina es enfermo. Now, click on the next putrid corpse.
Hi there, young ladies. I was just on my way to the cholera clinic to die.
and I noticed that those bodies are too big for 2 little girls and a paraplegic monkey to move. So why don't you use my axe, as I'm going to die in a few hours anyway? May as well cut the bodies up and move them out of your way.
Oh, boy.
Why don't you kids at home help Maria, Fernanda, and Nina break the bodies up? Click on each body part to help make it smaller. Remember, separating body parts at the joints is much faster. Good luck. Bye-bye.
Do this anymore.
Don't you want to see your mommy and daddy again? Then pick up those pieces. We did it! We did it! We did it! We cut the body up. We did it! We did it! And we didn't step in guts. When Nina's done throwing up, we'll head on down the road to the cartel growing fields. Vámonos! Let's stay alive! Oh, wow. These pot plants are really tall.
I don't think we should be here.
Oh, don't worry, Nina. The armed cartel guards don't use thermal vision until noche. That's Spanish for night.
Noche.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you guys.
Oh, no, it's Borrower.
Hey, Maria. Can I borrow $10?
Oh, Borrower, you're always borrowing.
Oh, I give it back next week.
No, Borrower, no borrowing.
Oh, man. Hey, Maria, can I borrow some shoes?
No, Borrower, no borrowing.
Oh, man. Hey, Maria, can I borrow those teeth?
No, Borrower, we need these teeth to pay ransom to buy Nina's parents back from the mean old drug cartel.
Oh, man. Now I gotta borrow teeth from someone else. Someone else like you.
Give those back.
I give them back tomorrow.
Oh, no, Borrower, look out for the punji pit.
But I give it back tomorrow. Oh, to me knees. Oh, bamboo.
Seems like Borrower should study his mid-20th century guerrilla warfare tactics. We'll be taking that.
Oh, my knees. Oh, Maria, help me. Oh.
That's right, Wheels. Borrower sure wouldn't make a good dentist. Look, Nina, it's the drug lord's plantation. That's where your parents are being held hostage.
Papa! Papa!
Vámonos, let's not fall into a punji foot trap.
Senior drug lord, I have your money.
The cost of your parents has just gone up.
But, senor, I don't have more dinero. That was it.
Then I'm sorry, my child. Your parents don't go free, and you have to die. I have this knife between her third and her fourth rib. She is in extraordinary agony. I can end it. I can end it right now. All you have to do is tell me to end it.
No! Oh, Jesus Cristo, please, my baby, kill her.
Tell me to do it. Tell me to end her. Tell me to kill your only child.
Papa, no.
Tell me.
I want to live. Please.
Kill her. Oh, Jesus Cristo.
Now, you die too. I can end you at any moment I choose. Remember that. Now, leave here. Go to your village and let it be known what happens to those who do not pay the ransoms. Go, and if I ever see you cross me again, I'll cut out your tongue and sew it to your eye socket.
We failed. Nina's parents are still in jail. We failed. Now they're hung up high on rusty nails. We thought that we could save the day, but the drug lord killed them anyway. We failed. Now all three are cold and pale. We failed. Guess it's time their ship had sailed.
Where the hell have you two been?
Running important errands. Why?
Important errands? Like what?
You know, the self-defense kind.
Jesus, get it out of my face.
Ha!
Where the hell did you get that?
One of STF Studios supporters.
You are so full of shit.
Shut up.
Give me that, goddammit. You don't know what you're doing with it.
And you do?
Oh, okay. Hands up. Who was kidnapped, had a bag over his head, and was taken to a compound in the middle of the desert and trained by psychotic Wiccan Republican neophytes to utilize whatever is at disposal, I don't know, if and when the federal government comes to pilfer, pillage, plunder our property, and destroy our lives, to use whatever you can utilize against an army with advanced weaponry, tanks, missiles, planes, and anything else they have at their disposal? Hands up, hands up. Oh, looks like it's just me. Okay, I thought so.
Seth, you have got some problems.
No, I have an ex-wife.
7 of them.
Shut up. Anywho, I am well familiar with the M1 911 handgun. The most important feature is, of course, the safety, which is located here. All right, yeah? Okay. And as you'll notice, when the safety is engaged, the trigger is disabled from releasing the hammer, as shown by...
Jesus Christ!
Is everyone okay?
No, not Timmy!
Oh, shit.
No!
Timmy's down. Oh, no. Not Timmy. Anybody but Timmy. Anybody.
He had so much to live for. You don't understand, Seth. He was going to be an engineer someday. He was going to make money and make albums. And he was going to be something. And you cut him down in the prime of his life.
He didn't deserve this. Not poor Timmy.
Timmy?
Our intern. Why, Timmy? He made my coffee perfectly. He was the only one.
What are we gonna do?
We have to hide the body.
I can't believe you killed him, Seth!
Oh, no. Remember, I didn't kill him. The station killed him.
The station didn't buy a gun today!
Is that right? Well, according to all the emails and texts I sent out this morning before I irresponsibly bought a gun from a guy in a back alley, yes, it did.
I didn't read that!
Oh, I know you didn't read it.
To be honest, I don't read anything you send me, Seth. After the guy in the snake video you emailed me.
Look, no, I know y'all don't read anything I ever send you. I was counting on it. In case, something like this might happen. That's why, if we don't hide the body together, you're all accessories to murder.
What are we gonna do?
Let's cut him up and dissolve his body in hydrofluoric acid and sodium hydroxide.
Shut up, Seth.
Wait, I have an idea.
It's not cutting through the bone, man.
You're not cutting hard enough.
Jesus, are you guys using a butter knife?
What's all that we have?
Damn it, the garbage disposal is backing up.
I don't know, maybe the blades are getting dull or something.
Let's burn it.
Damn it, Alex. Not everything can be solved by burning.
It worked for the Buddhists.
Shut up! Wait. Where's the one place where things go but they don't come back?
The glory hole?
Shut up, Seth. No, the sun. It was in Superman.
Oh, well, as long as it's scientifically accurate.
We could do it. We could launch his remains to the sun.
That's retarded.
You got a better idea?
No.
All right, hang on. Let me make a few phone calls.
Before I went into Alexia's place, I sat behind a dumpster for 2 hours and snorted a rag douse in gasoline and chlorine. The scepter. Yeah, he's got the horns now. Alexia's business was surprisingly clean, as most PG-13 sex acts usually are. It had a large waiting room with several couches, and on those couches were several men waiting to be cuddled. I walked on over to the couch in the middle, making sure to tuck in my one-button button-up shirt. The other men in the waiting room looked uncomfortable, but considering most of them looked like yuppie trash that just walked out of a lazy caricature of Portland, my smell alone could have accomplished that. I decided that discretion was the better part of valor and broke the ice gently.
Boy, I really like drugs a lot. I said, drugs are the shit. If someone could tell me how to get them, that'd be real great.
One of the men glanced over at me. Whether it was out of confusion of what I'd said or the fact I'd yelled it into his face, I wasn't sure.
Do you know where to get drugs? Here?
Man, what the hell are you talking about?
I think you know, scumbag. Think you're gonna get a free fondle just because you're some piece of shit drug dealer? Not in my town, not on my watch.
Drug dealer? I'm a barista, please. Get lost.
Barista of crack, maybe. What with your clean clothes and your glasses? Think you're better than me, huh? Think just 'cause I can't afford a tandem bicycle that makes you superior?
Tandem what? Look, get away from me.
Why don't you get away from that black eye?
Get away from what?
I started beating the hell out of the suspected drug dealer. Before the others in the waiting room could intervene, I stole his wallet and I ran out the door. After spending the $68 he had in his wallet on liquor and lottery tickets, I went back to my office to put the pieces together.
Come on in. I'm just burning my stamp collection. Oh, hey, Goldilocks. Because you've got blonde hair.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm too good looking for my own good, from the looks of it.
You mugged a man in my goddamn lobby.
Don't worry, I'm on to something.
He had nothing to do with the blackmail.
See, that's why I'm the detective, and you're not.
Well, I'm here to tell you that your services are no longer required.
That's where you and I can agree to disagree. A disagreement, if you will.
The drug dealer let the information loose. Everyone in this city now knows my secret.
I guess the secret was that you were the killer all along, Alexia.
You are so high right now, I'm astounded you even remember my name.
I never forget a pretty face.
Bill, there is something about you that stands out to me. What it is, I can't say. Maybe it's the whole gritty, disheveled detective look about you. But there is something.
I've always said my charm and giant cock would get me into some trouble.
Look, now the whole world knows. I was the original Tub Girl.
Wait a minute. Tub Girl? That gal from the picture of a Japanese girl shitting into her own face?
That would be the photo, yes.
But you're not Japanese.
I had a mask on. I had dyed my hair black at the time. Look, I was paid a lot of money to do that shoot. I was desperate. In my socks, you would have done the same.
I've done a lot of depraved things in my day, most of them without even getting paid for it. But I have never shit explosive diarrhea into my own mouth.
What is the single-handedly worst thing that you have ever done?
That I can remember? Let's see. I think I cut an alley cat open once to eat the food that it had just eaten. That was pretty bad. Ate the cat too. Let me tell you, wet cat food doesn't taste so good the second time around.
Jesus.
Jesus wasn't helping that kitty.
Maybe that's what I find so attractive, Bill. Maybe we're not so different.
I still never shit in my own face. So what now? Is your business destroyed? Are sad, lonely people going to have to cuddle each other now?
Actually, that's the funny thing. After my identity as Tub Girl became public, my business exploded.
That's a poor choice of words.
Portlanders are so driven by trying to top each other's conversations that telling people they paid to cuddle Tub Girl is essentially the crown.
That really does sound like Portland.
I have to go now, Bill, but I'll call you.
Don't sweat it, doll. I'll just be a foraging duck. To have a slice.
It's always hard to figure out why people do the things that they do. Why do some people pay too much money to hug a stranger when they could do the same with a hooker for a lot cheaper? Why do some people do drugs or huff cleaning agents? Why would anyone shoot a fountain of steaming feces into their own face? These were the questions spinning around my mind after cracking the case of hugs for drugs.
All right,
I got a rocket kit from the hobby store with 5 F-class engines. Normally, they only come with 1, but this should get the fucker to the sun.
Wow, Seth. You were pretty precise with your cutting instructions.
Yeah, in a compound in the middle of the desert, every day is a learning experience.
How do you, tie a head, I guess, to a rocket?
Oh, yeah, just like this, you see? Right through that hole I cut into the chin? Yeah, loop it in there. Yeah, just like that.
Thanks.
No, you gotta make sure it's a double knot to make sure that it holds.
All right, we good to go?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll light the fuse. 3, 2, 1.
Holy shit, it worked.
Wow, look at it go.
It made it over those power lines.
Why is it veering off to the left? I don't remember that in the plan.
Don't be such a negative Nancy.
Oh, shit.
No, my Phoenix flight!
It's headed towards the Kesey Center for Emotionally Screwed Kitties.
Not the case, Esk. What do we do now?
Let's go home.
It's in God's hands.
Hello, welcome to Areola's. A table for one, sir?
Yes, please.
All right, let me grab you a menu. Right this way, sir.
Thank you.
And here we are. Can I get you something to drink while you look over the menu?
Scotch will do just fine. Scotch will do just fine, thank you.
Alrighty, I'll get that for you right now. Bristol will be your server this evening.
Hello there. My name is Bristol. I'll be your server. Have you decided what to eat, sir?
Wait, you're my server?
Yes, sir.
Are you fucking kidding me? No.
Is there a problem,
No, this
sir?
is unacceptable. Unfucking acceptable. Get your fucking manager here right now. God damn it. Right now, I want to talk to your fucking manager.
One moment,
Get
sir.
me your fucking manager.
Excuse me, sir. What seems to be the problem?
Oh, I got a big fucking problem, all right. You got that right.
Can you elaborate?
You goddamn right I can. I came into your fine dining establishment hoping to have a quiet meal and a drink, and you expect me to keep my fucking food down when it's being brought to me by this aberrant form of God's mistake? You expect me to suck down pasta while looking at the sort of walking nightmare that would give Stephen King night terrors? Huh? Is that what you expect? Oh my fucking God! What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I see your point. Let me fix this for you. All your drinks are on the house. Bristol, why don't you go on break or something?
Hello, sir. Welcome to Areola's. A table for one?
Yes, dearie, that will do just nicely.
All right, this way, sir. Bristol will be your server today.
Oh, she sounds quite lovely. I love that name.
Hi, I'm Bristol. I'll be your server.
Hold on a moment, dearie. Miss Sight isn't what it used to be. Let me get a good look at you. Oh my. Oh, that just won't do.
Can I get you something to drink, sir?
Dearie, I may be an old man, but for Christ's sakes, I have standards. Have you looked in the mirror, dearie? I know you don't have any friends, 'cause no friend would let you out of the basement you must live in.
That's offensive, sir.
Dearie, if I had me strength, I'd take my belt from my waist and I'd strangle you to death on this table right here and pray that St. Patrick would help you through the gates of eternity.
How dare you?
No, dearie, how dare you? I mean, God bless you, 'cause he clearly didn't get around to it the first time. But I'm sorry. Oh, I wouldn't shit in your mouth if you were starving, lass. You're the culmination of all the world's shame, child. Run and never come back. Find the deepest hole in the darkest corner of the earth and never come back. And stay there. And take your mother with you.
I'm sorry, Bristol, but it's just not working out here.
I don't know why this keeps happening.
Well, you've only been here for 20 minutes on your first day.
when we've already had 4 people flat out leave, and that old man wouldn't stop spitting on you whenever you walked by crying.
I don't know what to do.
I know you don't, Bristol, but I know what I have to do. I'm letting you go.
But why?
I don't know how, but somehow you are single-handedly the most unlikable, unloved human being on Earth. How you have managed to make it this far in life, Miss Palin, is nothing short of extraordinary.
What about my mother?
All right, the second most unlikable, unloved human being on Earth.
No, I mean my mother loves me.
Does she, Bristol? Does she really?
Well, Seth, we got a gun.
Alex, we didn't get a gun today. We got freedom.
All in all, a pretty good day.
What about Timmy?
All's well that ends well.
It didn't end well. Jesus Christ, have you seen the news?
Meh.
Today in the news. Tragedy struck as earlier today, local music enthusiast and apparent amateur pilot Timothy something or other died today. No one cared about his death, as the big story was in the fact that his unplanned one-man space rocket crashed into the Kesey Center for Emotionally Screwed Kiddies. Onlookers watched in horror as disturbed children started eating the charred remains of Timothy What's-His-Name's exploded corpse. Apparently, the shards of tinfoil he apparently wrapped his body in to protect him from the heat of re-entry served better as a tool to keep the barbecue juices in. These entirely disregarded members of society had their first taste of cooked food for the first time in their predictably short lives. In other news, a roving gang of disabused Girl Scouts are prowling the downtown area and are implicated in the burning deaths of 28 homeless men.
See, Jake?
Authorities are asking
All's well that ends well.
Recognizes the girls
Yeah, see?
that they contact
Glad we got the
local
gun now.
authorities
I mean,
as
shit.
soon as possible.
Girl Scouts?
Do not
What's
approach
next?
these Girl
Boy
Scouts.
Scouts?
They are
Shit,
considered
nothing bad ever happened to them. Yeah, and that's exactly what you get, too. You know, you get your Girl Scouts with their light homeless people